Force of Nature. That's the title of the movie. But it's not a force of the screen. um, Lamentable is the word I may have been looking for. Well, perhaps we must not be so harsh. Indeed, I was thinking with so many resources, such names on in the credits, um, we can find encouragement. Those of us who do equally useless but small videos. I mean, we spend nothing to be here with our friends in the garden and just shoot the breeze. They spend a lot there and they produce about the same thing proportionally. So instead of rejecting, maybe we should embrace such productions because it gives meaning, it gives reason. If they do it, why shouldn't we? And if they have 10,000 people watching this rather forgettable movie, well, that's the equivalent of the two that may hit on this equal success. Having said that, it's a pity to see Mel Gibson. I mean, man who gave us Mad Max. Well, I mean, he was there, and as a director, Apocalypto, the more controversial Passion of Christ, and then what's the name of him? Axel Ridge, the man conscientious objector, the one who wouldn't use a gun but then saved hundreds of people. Great movies. This is the man who gave us. But here, alas. Anyway, I would recommend that you, if you're interested to learn about this film, I read most of the review posted by straight to DVD, or there's a on IMDb. There's a few critics, one with Prague, one Russian, and one from the northern countries, Norway something. And there's the only one in English, I guess. Things will change by tonight. There may be 10 more. As this with and he had some wonderful information. He had humor. He had that's excellent. So the review is better than the movie. And he was saying that Mel Gibson's place was supposed to be given to Bruce Willis. I mean, Bruce Willis refused the role. I didn't know that, but it seems he is interested in Bruce Willis in 1 million per movie and two days. He wants to film 2 days and get 1 million. So we said very little about the movie, perhaps because there's not too much to say. Even if there are lots of ingredients. There's Mel Gibson, there's Emil Hirsch, very good in Into the Wild. By the way, what would be the story behind this? It was on one of the headlines on BBC, maybe. They're removing that bus from the wild, from the north, from Alaska, which might mean that they were so neglectful, so bad that they just left it there. They finished the production, left it there. That's probably the story behind this, and that's very bad, very loathsome in fact, if they did that. So anyway, ingredients plenty, good cast, hurricane coming down on Puerto Rico, and some thugs want to steal paintings. Um, they base the story maybe in part on that headline, another headline, some Nazi or the descendants of a Nazi had in their apartment, but not in San Jose or another island, but in Germany, I guess they had a few dozen very precious, very important paintings. So they want to get this, and they have a tiger there, or anyway, a big cat, hurricane, gangsters, like an ex-policeman. That's Spray, that's Mel Gibson, but all this is mixed, and it a bad film, really. I mean, it's not really worth it.